everyone, how are you doing today? My name is Karina and welcome back to Ready Set Pan. Today is only the second update for the Ancient Mythos Project Pan, which is a Fantastic Lace collaboration. This time focused on mythology, a lot of Greek mythology here. And I'm going to make the very bold claim that this may be my most exciting update that this project will have. I know it's only update 2, it's a year-long project, but guys, the number of rollouts, the goals I've hit, the goals I haven't hit, but the progress I've made, so let's just dive into it because there's a lot to talk about. Starting with what's on my lips. So I have, for Dionysius, my kind of purple prompt here, wine colored. So this is the Winky Luxe lipstick in the shade Frisky. I have used it 11 times since my last update, bringing me to 23 uses. Now the problem, you can see, I'm getting, so I've been trying to take this on the go with me a little bit, and I assume the heat from my, being in my pocket, so the body heat has caused the lipstick to melt a little bit. So this is getting messy and, So that's getting really frustrating. I do enjoy the color. I enjoy this formula. In terms of a colored balm, this is not going to last very long on the lips. So it's a little bit of progress. The goal is to finish it. It'll take a little bit of time. I haven't put a ton of focus on that lip product this month, but I do enjoy reaching for it. The next prompt was for the Argo. So your flagship product from a brand. So Nars. Yeah, Nars Orgasm. This blush I have been working on for so stinking long with a gold hip pan. You guys are seeing where I was last time, and again, I am trying to wear it down evenly, just because that's how I prefer my products to look. I don't like digging to a pan, and that's where I'm at today, guys. I have hit this pan just about a week ago, I want to say, and I've been slowly expanding it. And I am so excited, you guys. So in this project, I used it an additional 29 times, bringing me to 37 uses. However, for at least 6 months and throwback 30, this was a very dedicated blush. So I'll try to get the video so you can see better, but I have been making tons of progress on this. And this is the only blush in my collection that has a pan. So I am so stinking pleased. I honestly do want to keep going with this. As you guys know, in my deck of panning project, I did roll in 2 different blushes with 50 use schools. And I did that knowing I already had this little pinprick of a pan here that I've expanded since then, which that's why this has happened. So I will get back to this at some point this year because I do enjoy the blush. And now that I have this pan, I just kind of want to see how it goes and expand it. But yeah, I am done with this for now. It is going to roll out so I can play with other things because for the last quite a while, I'm trying to even remember, but this has been my main blush. That's a super exciting one. The next one, not so exciting, but it's still a rollout. That was for Persephone. So something very seasonal. So I had rolled in my Pixi quad here, the Pixi by Petra Glittery Eye Quad in Gold Lava with a 10 use goal for the Christmas New Year's season. Since my last update, I have reached into this one an additional 4 times, bringing me to my 10 use goal. So this is going to be rolling out. You can see this one especially is getting lots of use. So, goal is met. This is one of my underrated palettes in my collection because I do love it. I just get intimidated by it and then I don't reach into it. But it's so good, you guys. So I'm glad I got some more use on it in this project. For Kronos, we had a timeless item here. So I feel really silly about my Saint Luxe lip liner in Carnelian. This is where I'm at today. The goal was to finish it. I reached for an additional 2 times this month, bringing me to 4 uses in the project, which was enough to finish the lip liner. My pencil sharpener just seems to eat this thing, but you know what? It wasn't the most flattering color, so I'm not that upset about it, but anyway. I just feel silly. It took me 2 months to use this just because I had so many lip products. But it is done now, and this is rolling out. And the last prompt that I've been working on this month was for Narcissus, so really beautiful packaging. So I had rolled in this balm here from Danessa Myricks, the Duet Balm in Rose Water. Silly me, I'm not wearing it today. I've been bouncing between other things, but you'll see where I was last time. I put in a 50 use goal on this item for this update. Not for this update, in this project. I wasn't going to get 50 uses in 1 month. This was new last time. And you guys, this is fast. This is fast because I've hit pan. Look at that. Now, I feel like I have to use a fair amount of this product, and you can see I am still trying to wear it down somewhat evenly, kind of challenging. But I have hit pan. It took me, well, I've used it 26 uses this time. I have used it in other projects, but like, I've already hit pan in this, and I haven't had it for very long. So interesting. Not wearing it today, like I said, but wow. So the goal is 50 uses. I will still go for 24 uses. If I had known I was that close to hitting pan, that might have been the goal, but I honestly thought pan was a lot further off than that. So we'll just get more uses on it, 24 more uses, and expand the pan. The 3 goals are met. So that was the Argo, Persephone, and Kronos, which means I get to roll in 3 new prompts, and these are going to be some interesting ones. I will admit I did struggle a bit to determine what I wanted to do with these prompts, and I will be straight up, one of them is a bit of a stretch. I already know. But I just really struggled with that prompt. So let's dive into it. So the first one I rolled in today was for Aphrodite. We had 2 options. We could go either with something you fell in love with kind of at first sight very quickly, or you go with a pink item. And I'm going with pink packaging. You will recognize this from my Hygiene Polenta pan. And this just needs to get used up. And it's a pink bottle and we're good. This is from Sol de Janeiro. This is the Beija Flor Elasti-Cream. This is not my favorite scent. I much prefer the Boom Boom Cream, honestly. I have used up one of these small ones before. This is the last one in my collection. And this has been kicking around for quite a while, so I just want to use it up. It is small. It's 25 milliliters, and I anticipate, like, it's very possible I might just use this over my entire body. We will have to see how I actually play it. I might just do it neck, chest, and arms, just because I know this is expensive. But as you can see, I have not used this item before. Haven't used this item before, but I just want to get it used up because it is kicking around. And it's gotta go. And of course, with the safety seal on, it's so challenging to get this back on. There we go. But yeah, I would like to get this used up. It's expensive. It's getting older. It's not my favorite, but I do want to use it. Medusa. Okay, so something that had embossing on it that no longer has embossing, something you've got a lot of use on. So you guys know with the number of panning projects that I'm doing, sometimes it's challenging because like I really wanted for this prompt to roll in my butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. That's on my plan to pan for makeup this year. It is so close to being done. The embossing's long gone. It's been repressed. It would fit Medusa pretty well for that description. However, that would mean I'm working on 3 bronzers right now, and I'm not going to do that. Like, one of them is a usage goal, but the other one is I do want to finish the whole bronzer. And although, like, yeah. So I wanted to do that, but I'm not. If I only had 1 bronzer, I would have. So instead, I opted to go in for a primer. Because I'm only using 1 primer right now, so one in Beauty A to Z. This is a primer that has a lot of use on it because it was used in my Partners in Cream project last year. And let's just get it used up and out. And then I'm working on 2 primers, which generally I do 1 at a time, but it's fine. It's getting close to done. So you may recognize the Ciate London Dewy Skin Vitamin C Glass Glow Primer. I always forget the end of this one. When you guys saw it last, it was here. And of course, December 10th was the end of Partners in Cream. So over December, I got this much use on it. And since I started Beauty A to Z with a primer in that project, I have not used it. So I have this much left. With split attention, I think it's going to take me a couple of months. I may try to put more priority on this one, but I do want to have good usage on both, because otherwise that gets real boring. So obviously tons of use on it, couple months left, like, yeah, we're getting low on it. So I just want to get this one finished out, and it was also still on the list to plan to pan for makeup because it's already in use. And then this last prompt was the one I struggled with because it was Aries. And Ares is like an item you would fight over, right? Because, you know, God of War, all of that. And trying to really think about it, like in terms of like the fantasy self, because I don't think, you know, in the store there's one of this item left and you're gonna wrestle with someone over, like, no, not even really in my imagination, I don't think. So I had to tweak this prompt a little bit to make it better fit. It's still an item that I have to fight with, but it's because I sometimes need to fight to open it. It's not the easiest to open. And this is also an item you will recognize because I got a lot of use in my Skins In project last year. And I have reached into it since I started the 2025 version. So you know what? Let's just bring it in. Yes, this means I'm working on 3 toners. But to be fair, the one in Skin Is In is almost done. It's almost there. My husband is helping me with that one. I've got more of a sample size and a pan for Walt Disney. So I'm going to bring this guy back. This is from First Aid Beauty. This is the Hydrating Toner. It has squalane and oats. It's supposed to be safe for sensitive skin. Now, there was a while there, like, I got so sick of this toner and I didn't want to use it. It's just a basic product, right? I feel like it's one of those products that does stuff probably, but it's not fun to use. So when you guys last saw this item, and you can see it's been in my project for quite a while, I was here, and this little line underneath, like, it has gone a tiny bit of use every once in a while. So I still have, I don't know, that seems like more than a quarter, but anyway, whatever this amount is left, I want to get this used up. So I am not entirely sure what I'm going to do toner-wise with Skin Is In once I do finish the one that's currently in there. If my husband's going to help me on this one next, or if he's just going to help me with the next one I roll into Skin Is In. So we'll kind of play it by ear a little bit. The goal is obviously going to be to finish it. It's going to take me a couple months. Like, as you can see, like, my best month was up here. And I have, yeah, this is going to be in for several months. So it's going to be a bit of a long haul. But again, if my husband is helping me with it, it's going to go much faster. So I'll have some decisions to make. Let me know your thoughts below. But yeah, I'm also not super excited about the toner I have in my Plan to Pan skincare, which is why that's in my Plan to Pan skincare. So I might have him help me with that one. Big decisions. Future Karina's problem. But goal is going to be to finish this one as well. Now, in terms of goals for the next month, it's that balancing of stuff. Right, with 24 uses, I could get the Danessa Myricks Balm out. However, I do want to get more use on like what I've got today, which is my Natasha Denona Cupid Cheek Duo. It also depends what highlighter I'm doing, because if I use the Natasha Denona Cream Blush, I have the more golden highlighter in there. So I do want to use that together. Whereas I've been using the Danessa, I've been using this one anytime I've been going into the Over palette that's in Beauty and the Beast project pan. So, like, I could be more ambitious, but especially after such a good month, I think I'm going to take it a little bit easier on this project. And my main goal for next month is going to be, obviously, the Sol de Janeiro cream. This was Aphrodite. Again, it's not going to take me long. I just have to dedicate a little bit. And again, if I'm using this full body, it's not much time at all. But I have a lot of stuff in my hygiene project to use up, like you guys saw. So we'll see how it goes. But this for sure I want out. Obviously, I'll continue making good progress on everything, kind of splitting my time between projects. But I am excited by what I was able to achieve today because, oh my gosh, like, I am so thrilled about these pans. So I'm very thrilled. I'm excited, and we'll just kind of see where the next month takes me. But I might put more priority on other projects just because of pacing and where we're at with everything. But that's going to wrap up the only second update for Ancient Mythos. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments below. And I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video very soon. Have a wonderful day.